When looking to import your users into the system, it is best to utilize the existing import sheet template, but thanks to our validator system, this is not necessary. It's just a good guide on how things should work. We recommend splitting the names if possible. So, first name, middle name, if there's one, and last name. The last name is a required field. You can then add an email, maybe smith@gmail.com. A user type, based off of your import, it could be several different things, but especially for properties, it could be owner, tenant, other, uh, things like that. So let's do owner in this case. Any kind of contact information. So phone numbers are split by mobile, home, and work. And the primary phone is actually the type. So if you put in a mobile phone and a home phone, you would want to designate what is their primary contact phone. In this case, you could do mobile. Important factor here is we organize by street name, building name, floor name, and unit name. So street name could be Rockwell Avenue. Building could be 113. If there is a floor, you could populate that, or you can just put 1 to indicate that it's a 1-floor building. And then unit, if that's applicable. Otherwise, you can put 1 for it is the only unit within the building. Ownership of percentage is used for voting. Additional notes for anything else you want to do, and then the mailing address. So in this case, if it's the same, you can put that, or if it was different, for example, it might be 117 Florida Avenue. Maybe that's in Florida. Mailing city, maybe it's Orlando, Florida. And then the mailing zip could be whatever that might be as well. Important thing to keep in mind is that each row represents a different unit, different kind of person, not necessarily a different unit on the property. So if Sam Smith here, maybe they had a spouse, Oren Smith or something along those lines, you could then modify the information here, but you want to keep the street, building, floor, and unit, and technically the percent of ownership as well if necessary. And what this will do is this is going to import both of these people into this matching unit. Our system will recognize that that's the same unit. On a similar note, if Sam Smith owns multiple units, you want to make sure that their name and email lines up. Maybe they're also an owner here in this case. They own on the same street, but maybe they own 15. Maybe this is a floor, a unit complex, in which case maybe it's floor 2, unit 3, or something along those lines. And then that would have its own percent of ownership. And what this is going to do is it's going to have Sam exist in 2 different units within the property. This allows for different work orders for different units or different voting, ballots, or anything like that, depending on the system you are using. And here you can see kind of like you could have a different mailing address as well. So this is how you would import a single person into a single unit, how you'd import 2 people into the same unit, or how you import the same person into multiple units. I hope that makes sense. And if you have any additional questions, happy, to walk through anything else that needs to happen. Have a good one. Bye.